retrospective exhibition on a very famous Canadian digital artist who had done all his work in the 1960s. And it was, in my mind, it twigged for me for the first time that we always think that we're doing something new and that we're the edge and the forefront of something. But actually, this kind of work has been going on for a long, long time. And as we were doing DigiFest this year, we were kind of inspired to kind of recognize the digital pioneers that have been doing this work for a long time and that have made a huge difference and that are influencing the kind of work that's happening in the next generation and really have led the way. So today we are announcing our first Digital Pioneer inductee. If you were there last night and we, at the opening of the incubator and the new facility for the School of Design, you'll notice there's the seed of a digital media and game museum in that facility. And so we're going to be inducting someone in every year and really helping to create the story and remember the story of all these great people in Canada who have made a difference in digital media. And to do that and to recognize today someone who's really been very special, I'd like to call on Monica Contreras, who is the Director of Digital Futures at OCAD, to induct our first Digital Pioneer inductee.
So it's my pleasure to talk a little bit about Vincent John Vincent. Vincent John Vincent has and continues to have an extraordinary and dynamic career path at the center of creativity and technology. He obtained a degree in psychology at the University of Waterloo and became a psychotherapist. He was also a dancer, a musician, a juggler, and became a leading multimedia artist and performer. And we're talking about a 30-year career span. He eventually became a high-tech event producer and became an inventor with his partner, Francis McDougall, pioneer video gesture control technology, and now is a leading high-tech entrepreneur and mentor. Vincent is the president and co-founder of GestureTech, the company that invented, patented, pioneered, and evangelized the power of video gesture control technology. GestureTech holds over 16 patents and is the world leader in video gesture control, having installed or sold over 5,000 systems. They have licensed the technology IP out for home PCs, laptops, and tablets, game consoles, toys, mobile phones, and other electronic devices, which have been experienced by over 100 million consumers. So as you can see from the video, Vincent is recognized as a leader in the world of multimedia, having represented the industry and delivered many keynote addresses at countless industry conferences worldwide. He also gives back by being on the advisory board for the Toronto Design Exchange, the Art Visualization Centre, and the Art Institute of Toronto. In 2003, Vincent was honoured by the Canadian Digital Media Association with a Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2007, he was honoured with the Media Guru Award in Milan, Italy. And in 2011, he spoke at TEDx Waterloo and Idea City in Toronto. Now, he has also been a friend and an advisor to OCAD University, a great supporter of Dr. Sarah Diamond, our president, an advisor in our Digital Futures Transformation Initiative. Currently, he's one of our industry partners in our Federal Development Commercialization Project with one of our alumni from Industrial Design, Haniye Khoswati Far, who also happens to be a recent graduate of the Diploma of Design Management from the School of Design at George Brown College. So she is our intersection. She's working on a passive diagnostic and therapeutic interactive tools and environment for children with autism spectrum disorder using the CUBE technology that Vincent and Gestrotech have provided to OCAD University. As well, Gestrotech has been the industry collaborator with Professor Suzanne Stein's Clever Devices course, which is our interdisciplinary undergraduate course, Design Ethnography, where he participated in foresight processes to develop new commercialization ideas for his cube technology, and it was an amazing experience for our students, and we want to publish that process. And this recent involvement is indicative of his constant pursuit of searching, investing, and cultivating creativity in our students and investing in all our common future. So he's definitely one of the best digital pioneers we could honor today. Help me welcome Vincent to the stage.
So I just wanted to say that I'm really honored to certainly to be the initial inductee to this Digital Pioneer Initiative, and I just want to thank Luigi and everyone else involved. You know, DigiFest is a great event for Toronto, and I'm really glad to see that it's back because it brings so much. Just, you know, the community that I've been sort of working in over the last 25 to 30 years, you know, has grown and changed over the years, but it's a great community to be a part of in terms of developing. We were way out there at the beginning. We were sort of doing stuff with really maybe one other person doing video gesture control, even as an idea back when we started in the early 80s. And not many people could see any use for it or the application. So it took a lot of support from a lot of people who sort of believed in us over the years, and whether it's with the Ontario government or with the various universities that we've been able to work with to just sort of support the idea, help us grow, help us pioneer it, evangelize it, etc. So you know, these things are really important for the industry, and it's great to have been being able to do this out of Toronto and out of Canada, and it's been really helpful, and it's been a really great adventure. So I just want to say thanks to you know, Luigi and everyone, especially for this recognition. I really appreciate it.
And as part of the induction, we don't have a plaque or anything today because we've organized DigiFest in like 4 months, and one of the things that we weren't able to get today, but what we were going to be doing is we're going to be working with you to select an artist that you'd like an artwork for, and commissioning that artist to create an artwork for you. And then we're going to have to get your photograph to go into the Wall of Fame. Right. So that's coming. I just wanted to say, Vincent was particularly inspiring to me back in the late 90s because I came across his work. I had seen his work when he was working with school children to do urban planning using virtual reality, but really what was augmented reality. And it opened my mind. The first person who introduced me to him was Maria Grazia Mante. These kind of connections are very interesting. She was the juror for the International Digital Media Awards that used to happen in Toronto. And but it really opened my mind because I had assumed that virtual reality would end up being something that you would have on top of your head. And you know, you'd be in like this suit and stuff like this. And it was the first time that I saw a kind of virtual reality that I would want to be part of, which is interacting with the environment and with a layer of data in the environment. And to me, that was really, really a breakthrough kind of thinking. And I think you get that breakthrough kind of thinking when you create, his background was in psychology. It wasn't just in technology. And when a psychologist and technologist come together, you actually can create something that's really different. And it was an inspiration for me, and remains one. And so thank you for inspiring, because I know that there's many people in this room that you've inspired, including our students, and that you're continuing to inspire them as they're moving on and doing their prototypes and they're incubating their new ideas. So thanks so much.